I am going to be spoiling Punisher #1 in this video, so if you haven't read it and you want to, go read it, then come back here and you'll hear my thoughts on it. But here's my spoiler-free review. 8 out of 10. This is a great book. Strong, 8 out of 10. Go read it if you haven't already. This is really good. Really enjoyed this. That's my spoiler-free review. Like I said, go read it, come back, watch the video. Here's my spoiler review. So, Punisher #1 is kind of the biggest deal this week, I guess. The things I got this week were like Wonder Woman and Teen Titans and Avengers, Black Panther, whatever. That's not that big of a deal, but Punisher #1 is a new #1. It's kind of off the cusp of Punisher being in the War Machine outfit, so that's pretty interesting. I read the first issue of that arc. It was alright. It was alright. I didn't continue with it, but what I know is that, like, you know, he had the War Machine outfit, he had the War Machine armor, went and either killed or tried to kill the evil Steve Rogers or something like that, but that was off the cusps of Secret Empire, which I didn't read. I read the first issue of that, didn't like it, thought it was kind of stupid, and then didn't read it because obviously I don't like events. That's another story for another time. So we see Hydra is taking over the ship, and the Baron Zemo is trying to have negotiations for the country of Bagalia to, I guess, make it like a actual country and have it represented in the United Nations, which is kind of interesting. So we got some, you know, political stuff going on in a Punisher book. Baron Zemo was actually working for Roxxon, and so we got Hydra, who basically get destroyed by the Punisher, and they lead him to the base, and he goes to, there's like big explosion, they lead him to a base, he eventually falls off of a truck, and he's like, alright, well, I'm gonna go to the armory and get a tank. We also see the president of Roxxon talking to Zemo, and they're like, you know, figuring out, okay, you know, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, blah, 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 all this political talk and nonsense. Punisher gets a tank and starts rolling in and starts killing a bunch of guys. Also, Baron Zemo and the president of Roxxon are working with the Mandarin, which is kind of cool to see him in the book. So that's pretty cool, and he kills these two representative people or whatnot. We see him in an elevator killing a bunch of people. He finds this like science fiction gun, and it like melts people, and it's kind of crazy. So he's finding like these different guns. He's running. There's a helicopter that's about to take off. He's running. He like throws a thing down, and he grabs the helicopter, and then like takes the helicopter and leaves. And then that thing that he dropped makes an explosion and destroys that base that he was at. Baron Zemo and the Mandarin are arguing because what the Mandarin is supposed to do is be like the public guy that's supposed to be doing all the work. Like, he's the face of what they're doing, but Baron Zemo and the president of Roxxon are kind of the, I guess, like on the inside, but the Mandarin is supposed to be, I guess, they're like their public face, I guess, of what they want to try and do. We see Tony Stark, and he's like, you know, saying in the Mandarin, he's like, I am going to make whatever you're doing crumble to the ground. And he's like, oh, okay. And then we actually see Punisher uses a weird gun that's able to penetrate through the Mandarin's force field that he's doing. And they kill the Mandarin in this book. They kill the Mandarin. He gets shot in the head by the Punisher. So that's a major character death. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, and I was like, what? I was kind of excited to see the Mandarin in this book, but he's dead now. Whatever. Kind of cool that they did that, and then they killed a major villain, I guess. And then, obviously, you know, Punisher's like, he's walking away, and we see like panels of Nick Fury and Daredevil, Black Widow, and Baron Zemo kind of like, Frank, like, really? Come on. Basically, that's what they're doing. And what the Mandarin was doing, I forgot to mention this, but the Mandarin was doing was, he was at the United Nations basically talking. That's what he was doing there. And he was, you know, on the stage, and then, you know, Punisher shoots him. So, that's Punisher #1. What I think is really good. I give this a strong 8 out of 10. Go pick this up. Go pick this up. This is so good. I do like this a lot, and they're not focusing a lot on the action. They're focusing a lot on the plot and the story. Even though this is $5, it felt like you got what you paid for, and this is a really good issue. This is a solid issue, a solid start to the new Punisher series. Alright, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, why don't you consider giving this a like and checking out some of our other videos that we have here posted on the channel. And if you like those videos as well as this one, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel as well. So guys, I'll see you in the next one.